We usually think of war as tanks, missiles, and soldiers fighting on a battlefield. But in the 21st century, the most dangerous weapon does not explode. It is silent, invisible, and devastatingly effective. And it can destroy a nation's economy in 24 hours without firing a single shot. It is called SWIFT. You have probably used it without even knowing it exists. Every time you send money internationally or a company pays a supplier abroad, the money travels through the digital pipelines of SWIFT. But what happens if you get kicked out of this system? What happens if your country suddenly deleted from the global banking network? We saw this happen to Russia in 2022 with terrifying speed. The West didn't just send tanks to the border. They pressed a button in Belgium and disconnected the Russian economy from the world. In this finale of our Modern Titans series, we are going to analyze the ultimate financial weapon of the United States. We will explain how messaging app for banks became the policeman of the world. And we will ask the question that terrifies Washington today: what happens if the world stops using it? Before we analyze the mechanics, I have a question for you. Do you think it is fair for one country to control the global banking switch? Or is it a necessary tool to stop dictators and bad actors? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. To understand SWIFT, imagine a WhatsApp group for banks. SWIFT stands for Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. It is based in Belgium and connects 11,000 banks in 200 countries. Technically, SWIFT does not move money itself. It moves information about the money securely. When you send money from New York to London, no physical cash moves. Danka sends a secure message to Bank B saying "I owe you money." That message is SWIFT, and without it, the transaction cannot happen. If you cannot send that message, you cannot move money at all. If you cannot move money, you cannot buy food or medicine. You cannot buy spare parts for your factories or sell your oil. Your economy freezes instantly and trade stops completely. Technically, SWIFT is supposed to be a neutral organization. It is supposed to be a Swiss-style utility that serves everyone equally. But here is the hidden logic of the system: because the US dollar is the world reserve currency, and because almost all SWIFT messages involve dollars in some way, the United States government has a hidden kill switch. If the US government says block this country, SWIFT blocks that country. They did it to Iran in 2012 and crippled their economy. They did it to Russia in 2022 and isolated them from the West. This power is incredible, but it comes with a massive long-term risk. Weaponizing the dollar is like using strong antibiotics. If you use it too much, the bacteria becomes resistant to the medicine. Because the US used SWIFT as a weapon against a major power like Russia, other countries got scared and started looking for alternatives. China looked at Russia and thought, if they do it to them, they can do it to us. So now, we are seeing a historic shift in global finance. Countries are trying to build their own versions of SWIFT. China has built CIPS, and Russia has built SPFS. India is trading in rupees, and Saudi Arabia is considering selling oil in yuan. This is called de-dollarization. And it is happening right now. It is slow, but it is real and dangerous for the US. If the world builds an effective alternative to SWIFT, the United States loses superpower status overnight. It won't matter how many aircraft carriers they have in the ocean. If they cannot control the money flow, they cannot control the world. So we have reached the end of our journey through the modern titans. We started with BlackRock and Vanguard, the owners of the corporations. We looked at the Federal Reserve, the printer of the money. We analyzed Aramco, the oil that backs the money. We saw Lockheed Martin, the army that protects the money. We diagnosed Big Pharma, the industry that sedates the people. And finally, SWIFT, the weapon that enforces the rules. This is the architecture of the modern world we live in. That the world is changing fast and new powers are rising. There is a new battleground emerging in the East. It is not about oil anymore. That is the old war. It is about something smaller than a grain of sand, but more valuable than gold or oil. Microchips. The next superpower will not be the one with the most oil. It will be the one with the most computing power. In our brand new series, we are going to explore the geopolitics of now. We will start with the most dangerous place on Earth, Taiwan, and the company that holds the entire global economy hostage, TSMC. You do not want to miss this new chapter. If you enjoyed this series, please subscribe to Hidden Logic and get ready for the chip war.